This is still lesson 1, traveling by airplane, but this is part 2. Look at the slide. Niitam lokru. How do we calculate time and speed? How do we calculate time? We calculate time by hours, minutes, and seconds. How long does it take to fly to Bangkok from Phnom Penh? It takes about 1.5 hours. You see, we can write 1.5 by words, or we can write 1.5 by numbers. You see, 1 and then 1/2. Or we can write 1 hour and 30 minutes. You see? Or we can write number 1 hour and number 30 minutes. So there are different ways to write time and numbers. Say this with me again. How long does it take to fly to Bangkok from Phnom Penh? It takes about 1.5 hours. 1.5 hours. 1 hour and 30 minutes. Question. How long does it take you to get from your house to your school? How long does it take you to get from your house to your parents' house or your grandparents' house? And we answer like this. It takes 1 hour. It takes 1 hour and 30 minutes. It takes 45 minutes. Or we can say it takes about 1 hour. It takes about 1.5 hours. All right? So your homework, answer these questions. Read this again. Listen, read again. Say it after me. And then answer the question. How long does it take you to get from your house to your school? Please record your voice. Send it back to me. And the second question. How long does it take you to get from your house to your parents' house or your grandparents' house? Record your voice. Send it back to me. Look at the next slide. How do we calculate time and speed? How do we calculate speed? We calculate speed by kilometers or miles per hour. Per means for each. So how many kilometers can we travel in 1 hour? How many kilometers can we travel in 1 hour? Or how many miles can we travel in 1 hour? The law for driving cars in Cambodia is 60 kilometers per hour. You see how we write it? kph, kilometers per hour. Or we write it with words, 60 kilometers in 1 hour. You see the picture on the left is a speed limit sign. Limit means kumrop. It means how fast. We cannot drive faster than this number. So the speed limit sign says 60 kilometers per hour. On the right, we have a picture of what we call a speedometer. You have a speedometer on your moto, and you have a speedometer on your car. Say this after me. Speed limit sign. Speedometer. Okay? Read this with me. Read it all. Say it after me. How do we calculate time and speed? How do we calculate speed? We calculate speed by kilometers or miles per hour. Per equals for each. How far can something travel in 1 hour? The law for driving cars in Cambodia is 60 kilometers per hour. kph. Speed limit sign. Speedometer. Okay, look at the vocabulary words and pronunciation. Remember, pronounce the sound of the final S and pronounce the sound of the other final consonants. Say this after me. Travel, traveled, traveling, have traveled. Do, did, doing, have done. Take, took, taking, have taken. Fly, flew, flying, have flown. 1 hour and 50 minutes. 3.5 hours. Kilometers per hour. Miles per hour. Speed limit sign. Speedometer. Very good. Listen to this lesson again. Say everything after me. Focus on raising your voice, lowering your voice, saying it just like I do. And also remember, you must make the sound of the final consonants. S, D, K. All of them are very important. In our next lesson, we will practice a conversation using what we have learned.